We're waiting on one more special guest today. A couple people are filing in. Who had some fun this weekend? Anyone sign some contracts or learn anything that they would like to share?
I did.
Okay, Kathy, please share.
Um, well, let's see. We wrote 2 offers. First, I got my BBA signed.
Nice, congratulations.
Thank you. We went looking, and I swear, like 15 minutes later, there was an offer on both the houses that we, so last house that we were looking at, decided to pull my computer out on top of the hood, and let's go ahead and write this offer before we leave.
It's like a rite of passage for real estate agents, right?
Yeah.
Writing an offer on the top of a car hood.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, exactly.
It was great. It was really cool, man. I enjoyed my weekend.
Awesome. All right, let that be the first time of many times that you are forced to write an offer on the hood of a car, right?
I like it. We can do that.
Awesome. Who else had a cool weekend?
I had a good weekend, Bill.
All right, please share.
I went to an investment opportunity like class, learning more about investing, and it was honestly very life-changing. So I actually joined their mentorship program just to kind of get more information about investing, because I'm actually going through the process. So it was from 9 to 5 so fast because it was so much good information. So I was definitely excited about the opportunity.
All right, you'll have to little by little drop some knowledge on us, okay? Don't be afraid to help us all.
Okay.
Anything in particular you want to share now?
More so just, leveraging other people's money to invest so that you can create opportunity. Leveraging hard money loans, leveraging leveraging keeping the properties by refinancing out, taking the money to keep the properties to be able to rent out yourself versus just selling it. So a lot of good nuggets that was in there. So I was definitely appreciative, and even learning how Nevada is the best state to open up your LLC because they have limited things that can, or more things to protect you under your LLC. By forming it there, learning about land trust and how to protect your business and all of that. So it was a lot of information.
All right, find me a good deal and you can be my buyer's agent, okay?
Okay.
I'm serious about that.
I know you are.
Okay. All right, beautiful. All right, let's do one more. Who else wants to share about a cool experience from the weekend? I'm looking at y'all. I figured there was at least one more. Give me one more. Jaleesa, you got one, right?
I was gonna say, Bill, it's not much, but I have one if no one else is gonna share, I guess.
Don't ever say it's not much. Just say what it is. It's great. You got more
I'm sorry,
things
Bill.
to say than the others.
My background was really exciting getting car. Yeah, I went to a millionaire mind. What is it? Millionaire Mastermind Academy event that I was invited to with 2 ladies from Country Financial. And it was a really nice event. It was basically them sharing a lot of things. Basically, they just want us to, what I took away from it was that they want us to share the things that we learn with other people. And I feel that that's a lot of people don't share the information that they learn. And, I feel like that's something big. So that's something I took away from there. But on yesterday, I did a showing for a referral for a buyer, and I'm preparing to learn how to put in an offer for them.
Excellent. So make sure you make sure you thank that a person that gave you the referral now.
Yes, I will for
As
sure.
we receive referrals, the world stops until we get a chance
Right
to
away.
take that referral source, right? Then we can resume anything that we happen to be working on, okay?
Right.
Way before you call the person that's been referred to you, you call the person that sent it and thank them. Melissa.
Right. So I was already speaking to that person when they asked if I would take the buyer, and I spoke with her and showed my appreciation, but of course I'll give her a gift card or something of that nature. But that was another thing that I was learning that they were teaching in the Millionaire Mastermind event, customer service. Like they were saying that a lot of people lack customer service and customer appreciation and stuff like that. So
yeah,
we
big
should,
deal.
yeah. So we should definitely take more time and put more time into appreciating our customers.
And the idea of surprising and delighting. And unfortunately, what we consider, what a lot of people consider, when you surprise and delight somebody, let's put it this way, when you surprise and delight somebody, it really stands out nowadays, right?
Yeah, it
really
does,
stands
because
out.
it's not often that people do it. So when
That's
you
right.
do it, people are they're thankful and they're excited about it, and it makes them want to work with you even more.
And it's
Exactly.
always a great idea to ask yourself, what's it like to be in my tribe? What's it like for the people that I have helped? Am I neglecting them? Am I pouring into them? Am I creating opportunities for them? Am I loving on them? Or, that's a good question just to reflect on every once in a while.
Yeah, I took a bunch of notes, but I didn't want to read it all out to you guys. So, but yeah, that was basically what they were getting at there.
Well, like Markia, you'll drip us some value here and there along the way.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes,
All right.
I sure will.
All right, let's do, I know Melissa wanted to share something, and then we'll jump right in. Go ahead, Melissa.
No, I was just gonna say I was leaving to show a last minute rental lead that I had gotten. They need a place, of course, tomorrow. And my super e-key wasn't working, and Anthony Pizarro at the very last second completely saved my butt and was able to show them a few properties, and they picked one, and hopefully it's smooth from here on out. But if it wasn't for him, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah, it like that has been the theme of the day so far is helping one another. I can remember Marie Burgess rescuing me from a deck that I was locked out of that had no downstairs, had no stairs down to the ground. And I would have sat there for Lord knows how long. Twice, I think she did that actually. Okay, here's the big announcement. Today is my last day as Roswell's productivity coach. I have made a decision to step down from the role, my choice. And when I let Robin know that not so long ago, we started a search for the replacement. And I wanted to bring Robin on today. Thank you for being here to just I know a lot of us have not been through career visioning, and learning about like how to hire and what that process looks like, and how thorough it is. So I wanted Robin to just take a minute to give us a little bit of an idea on what that looks like, and then we will do a little announcement of our new productivity coach. Go ahead, Robin.
First of all, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Morning. I loved hearing all the little testimonials and stuff. I should jump on these more often. What a way to start the day. Well, you guys, several months ago, first of all, I adore Bill. Y'all know, Bill and I have known each other since 2013, and we've served on ALC together, and he is just a remarkable person. So we started talking sort of last fall about what brings him joy and what fills his cup, and so much of what he does on a daily basis just fills his cup. He loves pouring into you guys. And every once in a while we reach this point where we think, maybe this season is over because there's more to pour. There's more coming in and there's more going out. And it was a really tough I'll say this for you, Bill, because you and I were in these conversations together. This was not a really easy decision for Bill, but it was something where he had to really look at, hey, I feel like my season is coming to an end with what this is. And so we're working on something else that, we started saying, okay, well, what is next? And so I'm really excited because of the things that he has and plan for his in the mix for his life. So I'm really excited about that. And you all will continue to hear things like that about him. So he's not going away. He's not leaving the market center. He's not, but he is being able to utilize his skills on a whole other level that I'm super excited to watch that unfold. When that started happening, when we started having this conversation, it was September.
Yeah,
right?
It was towards the end of Bold.
Yeah. So October, when we started having the conversations, okay, what would this look like? And then as that process went, then I started getting on the hunt for another PC coach. So as we started looking and talking about it, there were several that had applied. And this was not something that we just broadcast everywhere because you guys are so important to us. What you guys bring to this market center and what you guys bring to one another, that's something really, really special. And what you have on this huddle, on these daily huddles, and how you encourage yourself, you are a team. I don't know if you understand that you are, as like a mega team, you all bring an incredible amount of business to the market center. It's no different than people on Joanne's team or people on Sarah Sloan's team or anything like that. You all are producing and you've created this team, and that's nothing.
Well, we happen to be the number one team, and we happen to be the number one team in the market center.
Right. I mean, this is so. Sometimes we just, I was talking to Andy and Aubrey and two of the other team leaders this morning, and I said, sometimes we just put our heads down and we just work. And then every once in a while we put our heads up and we go, oh, hey, this is kind of cool. I'm way further along than I thought. Or sometimes we pop up our heads and we go, wait, I don't know if I like this anymore. So either way, you're working, you got your heads down, you're writing offers on hoods, you're doing all kinds of things. And so I just want you to be very proud of yourself. So this process of interviewing is a lengthy process. So we use what is called the career visioning process, which is when it starts out with a Keller personality assessment. Many of you have taken those. They're the KPAs. And we go through that, and it's a lengthy process. And quite honestly, it's a let me emphasize process, because it really is a process and it feels like it goes forever. When we started this process, there were two that really rose to the top, which made it an incredibly difficult decision, because each of these people brought such amazing skill sets. And so as that process went through, there were certain things that sort of rose to the top on each side. So it is a process that is all about self-discovery and the skill sets and the talents and the personality and passions that really rise. And this is where where you can question someone on what happened when that disappointment happened in your life. How did you react? What did you learn from that? Or, hey, when you reached that success in your life, what did that feel like? What did you learn? What do you wish you had learned? And what do you wish you could do differently today? So those are the types of detailed questions that go into this whole process. So I wanted you to understand kind of what that looks like, because it's pretty exhaustive. And so when somebody kind of gets through that, and then the decision is left on the person hiring, sometimes it can be really difficult. But I think that we've chosen a great person to lead you guys forward. And so, Bill, I'll turn it over to you and we'll just chat through that.
Okay, beautiful. So I figured you wanted to make the introduction, but our
I
Roswell.
can do that.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I can do that. So your new productivity coach is, drum roll, please. It's Ann Scoggins. So let me tell you what Ann brings to the table. Ann has been with Keller Williams before. She was stolen away from Keller Williams. I'm going to say it. She was stolen away from Keller Williams because she had a tremendous opportunity as a listing specialist to go with Mark Spain. And what's interesting about, for those of you who do not know very much about Mark Spain, he used to be with Remax. Same Remax office I was in, and Ann was in. That's right. And when Remax started going, down in flames, not Remax as a national company and not Remax of Georgia, but Remax Greater Atlanta, 13 offices. There was some mismanagement, and here we were as agents stuck in the middle of this. And I was with Melba Franklin, was my broker. And when it started going down, I bailed, and I know that Ann bailed. And eventually I got to Keller Williams, and she got to Keller Williams. And then Mark Spain left, and he went to Keller Williams. And then Mark was personally mentored by Gary Keller. And what is interesting about Mark's business model, this isn't about Mark Spain, but I'm wanting to set something up for you. What's interesting about that model is there is great accountability, encouragement, mentorship, and a training that is pretty detailed. And Ann has been through that. She has been part of that mentorship and training, and definitely part of that accountability. So she's going to, and accountability is not a give me this and give me that, and I need this from you, and you didn't do this right. It's nothing like that. It's all about, it's all about the reason why we have coaches. I got my first coach in 2015. And quite honestly, after about 2 years, I realized that I needed a new coach because she let me stick to my excuses too often. And I hit a ceiling. That was my fault, but I had given her a lot of excuses, and she let me slide on a lot of things. And so I realized I need a new coach, that this coach she can't let me slide because I got to keep going. And so Ann sort of brings that to the table, where she's going to continue the great work that Bill has started. She's going to continue that. Candace is staying on board. And just continuing to love and nurture on you guys and help with that whole transition, which is huge, because Candace is an amazing human being, and I adore her. She and I co-opted a deal several years ago, and I fell in love with Candace at that very moment. So you guys, you are in good hands. And just know that there are going to be some great things, because Ann is different than Bill. I'm different than Aubrey, right? So I just continue doing what Aubrey started, and now I'm starting to bring in a couple of me things, and that's what it's all about, is the handing of the baton. So, Ann, congratulations. Thank you for stepping up, and Candace, thank you for helping and just continuing to be your most amazing self. So, Ann, you want to share with us what a little about why you chose to go this route?
Absolutely.
I've got an interview process all set up.
Oh, good.
Cool.
All right, Bill. So I'm going to let you lead that.
Okay, Ann, tell us about yourself.
Thank you. Okay, well, first That's an easy one. First, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you, Robin, for the opportunity. Thank you, Bill, because Bill was very much a part of our process as well. Thank you to the many agents that interviewed me as well for the practice. They really take care of you guys. It was very important. So I'm beyond excited. This has been an overnight success of 19 years, right? Of having an opportunity, because it's really always about preparation, meeting opportunity, and then things happen. But thank you so much. A little bit about myself. Most of you probably have heard. If not, I'll share that with you. I've been in the business for over 23 years. I'm a licensed broker. I have had the opportunity to be a buyer's agent, a listing agent, an on-site agent. And so that has equipped me with a lot of experience on how to handle deals, how to service our clients, right? Most recently in March, Spain, like Robin alluded to, I was on an exclusive listing agent position, but also mentoring agents and training agents. And that position really taught me a lot, because as she said, it is a high value model. It is a productivity driven model, and you get really good at something when you do it over and over. Just to give you a quick idea of what I was doing, aside from my responsibilities of mentoring and training, I would go into about 3 to 5 appointments a week with listing with the sellers, and sometimes double. And so what you do is you really you become a market expert, right? You become an experienced agent, able to handle so many questions, have fierce conversations, and you learn how to be productive and how to win the business. So those are some of the things that I bring to the table. If you hear an accent, it's because I am from Venezuela. Just wanted to give you that. And I always tell people, if you hear my accent, because I'm telling you the truth. That's the key. No, but seriously, I'm also a certified coach. I am pursuing my psychology degree. That is my wheelhouse. And my intention is to bring all of that experience and make it available to you. So you can take what I have and go and succeed in the marketplace.
So why did you choose why coaching, and why doing it with Keller Williams?
Thank you, Bill. 19 years ago, I was in a women's group, and I had the privilege. It was just like one of those things that happen in life. We had an executive coach for one of the top consulting firms in Atlanta. We had a psychologist, and we had an executive from Right Path, which is the career development organization. And we took so many tests, and it was part of our group, right? And at that time, I identified through all that process that coaching, training, and counseling it's really my passion in life, right? And that was supported by the skill set that was evident through all of that testing. So at that time, armed with a vision for what I wanted to do with my life, I began a journey where each decision that I made in my career was through that lens, right? What was my vision? What did I want to accomplish? How do I want it to serve? And that's where it began. And now it has led me, right, after activities, opportunities, preparation, to have an opportunity like this. And why Keller Williams? Because I believe that Keller Williams is like a trendsetter as a company. They really believe in coaching, in growth, and my values and Keller Williams values align. So to me, it's a great opportunity and fit.
Okay. What about can you describe a bit about your kind of coaching style? Like how is your kind of varied real estate experience can impact your coaching?
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, I would say that when it comes to style, what you see with me is what you get. I'll be transparent. I like a very straightforward communication style. I am a big believer in language and the power of language, right? How do we convey our ideas, the things that we say, and how that shapes us and those around us. And I am very driven. I think one of the things that I bring to the table, in addition to my experience, is that I am very driven, and at the same time, I'm very compassionate. So my wheelhouse is psychology, right? And so I will be very focused on helping you develop a mindset of a warrior, really, right? Because of a winner, because in this marketplace that we have to be very equipped. So that would be my coaching style. My motto is be the best version of yourself you can be. That really is what drives me. And in terms of what has led me to that, I think that my experience in real estate allows me to coach from experience and not theory. So when I share with you some of business strategies that I may have, or a suggestion, because it's a team effort right in between you and I, it's coming from the journey that I've traveled. So my hope is that I can bring some light into your journey and that you can take from my experience and use it.
Gotcha. What have you learned from hanging out with me and Candace and the group for the last 2 weeks?
Thank you, Bill. Well, first and foremost, I wanted to thank you both, because you both have been amazing, welcoming, inviting me into a beautiful group of people that you got together, right? Bill, you built, and Candace as well, you both built this program, and I believe that it works, right? I love the group. I love the energy. I love all of your practices. And I think that I've learned that what you have done well, I know that you lean on the numbers. I know that you've trained your people. I know that you bring a cohesive team. So my hope, right, my intention is to take, Bill, what works, right, because you've done it well, and enhance it, right? And bring, like Robin said earlier, the part of me that is, we're all unique, right? So I would like to enhance what is already working. And it's just basically going to be influenced by my experience, my ideas, and my style. So I'm grateful to be a part of it. I absolutely love the program.
All right, what should we expect from you?
I would say to play full out. That would be my what you should expect from me. I am very intense in the sense that if we're going to work on something together, I am going to be for you. I am going to want you to succeed, to what we're going to meet, and you'll get my style, right? I'm very, in a way, in that part, I understand business, I understand psychology. So I'm going to merge the two to help you achieve your goal. Point A to point B. And the point B is what you decide, because I'm here to serve you, right? You decide where do you want to go, and I will come and support you to get there by holding you accountable, supporting you through your fears, right? Helping you and equipping you along the way, sharing my experience so you can benefit from it. And we're going to do it together. Right? Ultimately, it's about our relationship, and it is about you, really. I'm here to serve you.
Okay. Possibly my last question. What is your vision? Well, let me back up for a second. One of the things that leaders cast visions, right? And then they kind of rally the troops, and they encourage support, and really the future leaders step up and say, hey, I want to help, right? Transitions are not easy in any way. And so we've brought on a highly experienced and skilled person who's going to cast a vision for the organization, for the productivity coaching group, the #1 team at the Market Center. And then what we would expect of you guys is for you to say, hey, that sounds good to me, right? I can be on that rocket ship. And not only do I want to be on the rocket ship, but I'd like to help it, right? So, hey, I want to call Ann and say, hey, this is what I really enjoy about the program. Can I help with this? Or, hey, can I be in charge of organizing this, right? So our job as leaders is to set a vision, share the vision, encourage people in our organization to come in and say, hey, I'd like to maybe be a future leader, and then to encourage all of that growth, right? So what is your vision for Roswell's productivity coaching program?
Thank you, Bill. My vision is to facilitate an environment for growth, production, accountability, goal setting and goal achievement, support, and fun. I like to have fun as we go through it, right? But in addition to that, a passion of mine is to to really facilitate the training of leaders. Because guys, I believe you are the leaders in your own life. You are the leaders in the market center where you are, in the marketplace where you are. You are stepping in and helping others. You're leading them. And many times, one of the biggest transactions in their life is a big deal. So I am planning on bringing my experience, my skill set to really make you ninjas in the marketplace. I am beyond excited because I am a big believer on having confidence through competence, right? And how do we get competence? By being trained, by preparing ahead of time for the opportunities to come. So that you will see that in my training, in my coaching, in our plans, as I enhance what Bill already has and prepare you. And where, like we said earlier, the reason what I am in front of you today is because I have been in a journey that has equipped me with, the big changes that are happening in the marketplace, the market space of the world, right? We are competing. So my idea is to prepare you, equip you, and usher you into the marketplace as a market leader. That is my vision for the program. An athlete would not dare to go to the Olympics, right, without a world-class coach, right? Because a coach sees your potential. A coach sees what you're capable of doing. And that is an innate God-given gift for me, right? When I see you, I see what you can do. And so my invitation to you is to keep an open mind, right? To take a step forward and to place a demand on your potential. I'll hold you accountable to that. I'll support you through it. I will equip you, and I will become your business partner. I want you to succeed. Your success is what gives me fulfillment. So I'm excited about the possibilities. That's my vision.
Okay, I love this question. Robin, if you have anything you want to ask publicly?
So no, I think that you guys are doing a great job. I think that if I could say anything to you guys, I would say that just like what she said, play all in and don't take your eye off the ball. I wish I could turn my camera around so that you could see what I have above my monitor. But I have 4 inspirational sayings above my monitor. So they're staring at me all the time. And it said, and one of them that I love is, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Right? Play all in. And your coaches, they play all in. They give you everything they have. And your leadership, we give everything that we have. Play all in.
Yes. And Bill, I'd like to add one thing about, I've had the privilege of spending a lot of time with Bill. And I wanted to share this because I think it is really inspirational. I shared that with him yesterday. But we had many conversations about his next opportunity, right? And in that, he shared how exciting it is, the choices, what the choices he's making is going to bring. Bill, if you allow me to use that I could share this. He wants to take on new opportunities in the area where he gets the most joy. In addition to that, he is going to make some changes in his personal side and spend more time with his family, shift some things around so he can embrace that. And I shared with Bill and I said, Bill, I am beyond excited for this. This is a big deal. You know why? Because you executed on the activities and the plans and your goals for so many years consistently that you are now positioned to make a decision like this. Guys, this is what it's all about, right? That he did it. And now, years later, he is able to make a choice that is different for most people. He can decide for himself a life by design. And that's what we all want. So I am beyond excited for Bill. And I think it's incredible and it's very inspirational.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And what question should I have asked you that I haven't not asked you?
Wow, that's a tough one, Bill. You're just like chicken. I think you and I have had many conversations about this, so I really don't think of anything. But guys, anybody has any question for me? Anything that you haven't heard that you want to know about me? Anything at all?
You got to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 for that, right?
That's right. We're starting tomorrow. I hope that you're excited about where we went. But if there is anything that we haven't covered, anything that you want to ask me, and by the way, we're going to send Bill, I know you're going to wrap up and you'll share this, but please be transparent with me. I can take it. Just honesty, transparency, right? We believe, like in Bold say, clarity is power. Right. So anyway.
So a couple of housekeeping things, and then it will open the floor to anyone if you have comments or questions. So Wednesday from 11 to 1, Anne is going to be holding office hours at the Market Center in person. If you'd like, well, she'll post all of her contact information, obviously, in the chat. But Wednesday from 11 to 1, if you'd like to come into the Market Center, she's dedicated that time to meeting you and answering any questions that you have and getting to know you and your goals in more detail. That's 11 to 1 on Wednesday in person, and she's going to do the same thing Wednesday also from 5 to 7 for the dual career people primarily. But if that times works better for you, that's going to be over Zoom. And she'll send out a message a little bit later with her Zoom link, so you can bookmark that and be ready for tomorrow's meeting and further meetings with that new link. And then, of course, we've shared the topics for the rest of the week for morning huddles, mindset, habits, time management, and accountability. So you should be experts in all 4 of those things by the end of the week. Right? Well, we said part 1, so I guess part 2 and more will be, you'll have to stick around for that. Who has some comments or questions? Anyone want to share anything?
I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say thank you, Bill, and to me, Williams.
Oh, I don't. It's not that I want you to say it again, because I actually didn't hear it. So can you say that?
Bill.
You fuzzed out for a second.
No, I just want to really thank you. Thank you for this. I've been, I probably haven't said a lot. I take it all in, and I do. And Candace, thank you, our ones, and welcome meeting you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It really has been a pleasure working with the team, working with Candace, working with each and every one of you. Candace puts an enormous amount of heart and effort into preparing for the meetings and preparing for the one-on-ones. And just like myself, we chose to be in these roles, right? Because, like we said at the very beginning, we learned a lot, we've experienced a lot, we've had a lot of success, and we wanted to share that with others because, almost 17 years ago when I got into the business, I definitely didn't have a life by design, right? And, this business gives you that opportunity. And however, it gives you that opportunity when you play all in, right? And if you kind of treat it like a habit, or I'm sorry, if you treat it like a hobby, it's probably going to pay you like a hobby, right? But if you treat it seriously and you soak up all the value that is sitting there surrounding you, both at our office and GLG and KW at large, and you can have anything you want. It's just a matter of showing up. Markia.
Bill, I just want to thank you for everything. Feel like you've been a tremendous part of my success, and glad to see you're not leaving the Market Center, but also practicing what you preach whenever you see yourself needing to grow and not being held back. I feel like we had that conversation several times when I was thinking about leaving my job, something that I love doing, but also knowing the fact that it's time for you to grow, so I can appreciate, you taking your own words into consideration. So, I'm happy for Ann and everybody coming in, but I'm also happy for you being able for you to follow and do what you want to do so that you can also meet your new goals and not be held back not be held back because of us. So
Well, I hope nobody, thank you. I hope nobody feels, I don't want that to be the takeaway message that I've been held back or something. I don't feel that.
well, no, you didn't stay because of us, not being held back, but you have goals that you want to achieve as well too. So
right, it's modeling, right? It's we all have an opportunity to impact others by the way we behave and how we spend our time and what we focus on. And this has been awesome. And I'm excited for kind of the next chapter. So.
And one thing I wanted to add, Candace, thank you for everything that you have done. You definitely, you continue to be there. Candace is going to be with us through the transition, and who knows what the possibilities are, right? So I am beyond excited, and I feel loved, cared, and supported by Candace, because she is a huge part of this practice. And I cannot tell you really how delighted and encouraged I feel that she has chosen to be a part of it, to help us all and see what the possibilities are. So thank you, Candace.
Beautiful, beautiful. Anyone else want to say anything? Anyone else have any questions for Ann? Anything that, Robin, you want to share anything?
Our doors are always open, right? So transitions, we can be super, super excited for the people that are making those transitions. And sometimes as the transition gets going, sometimes you can feel a little uncertainty. Uncertainty is not a bad thing, right? It's how we respond to that uncertainty. So our doors are always open. If you feel like you need to come and speak to me or Candace or Bill or Ann, and especially with me, if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not, help me with this transition, I'm not quite understanding or anything like that, please feel free to let me know. Because again, I'll say it over and over and over again, you guys in the productivity coaching program you're the ones who have said, I'm going to pony up and I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to learn this business. And I'm not afraid to submit myself to this accountability and to this group to say, hey, I need help and I want to help others. That's you. That's what this is what this coaching program is all about. So, hey, we're going to get you through any sort of uncertainty. And if you don't have any uncertainty, keep on going and encourage your fellow agents, because this is really exciting. Growth can be messy. I used to say all the time that, with growth comes a lot of poopy diapers, right? So, when you've got a little one, there are so many poopy diapers, but they're growing and then they move on. Growth can sometimes get messy, and it's okay. We know how to handle poopy diapers. Do not record this, Bill.
It's been being recorded the whole time. I don't know how to edit video. I guess it's just gonna have to be.
And I just want to say also, I'm really excited about Ann, Bill. I'm excited for you to, I'm just going to be we'll still be in touch, of course, but I just want to say this is a time when if there's anything that you're looking specifically for in coaching, please let us know, please. This is a time when the change can be shaped by you all as well. So Ann's got some fantastic ideas, but she wants your input as well, as do I. So make sure you have a voice, make sure you speak up.
That's right. And that what Candace said and what Robin said, and clearly, and those are signs of leadership, right? Each one of the three of them have earned their spots. Like Robin said, we go way back. you know, first 5 minutes of me being team leader many years ago was calling Robin and saying, okay, you're on the ALC. I'm not taking no for an answer, right? Literally, that's the very first thing I did. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I wish you the best of luck. I'm not but a phone call away. Candace, thank you so much for all that you have done, and for being available as we make this transition. And really, guys, nothing would be possible without you, right? Showing up every morning and committing yourself to your success, and you know, really going out there and making a difference in a lot of people's worlds, buyers, sellers, community members, your families, etc. So I'm just very grateful for the opportunity to have witnessed your growth. And I look at that top-down report every single month, sometimes multiple times a month. So I'm watching all you guys. And if I can ever be of assistance in any way, I hope that you'll reach out. And I'm really, really proud of you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, guys, stay tuned for the new Zoom link, and please join Ann at her office hours, 11 to 1 in person Wednesday and 5 to 7 in person, or I'm sorry, over Zoom on Wednesday. Okay.
All
Have
right,
a
you
great
guys,
day.
we're going to, one more thing I wanted to say, we are going to be celebrating Bill. So don't you worry about that. Bill is going to be celebrated. So you all will get an invitation for that. And we're super excited for what 2022 holds for you guys.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. All right, see you soon.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Bill.
Bye-bye.